I'm going to show you 4 easy steps to make these deviled Scotch eggs. Deviled Scotch eggs this good should be illegal. How to make something better. Barbecue it and combine 2 great cooks, like deviled eggs combined with Scotch eggs. So just sit back, grab a drink or 2 and let's get into it. We need some hard-boiled eggs for this recipe, and step 1 is how to perfectly hard-boil an egg. Boil some water, add the eggs, set a timer for 12 minutes, lower the temp to a soft rolling boil. After 12 minutes, submerge in cold water. And once cooled, we just want to peel the eggs. Since we are making a version of Scotch eggs, we're going to need some mince as well. As always, I dropped in the Gippsland Premium Meats for some sausage. As everyone knows, mixed sausage is the best. We just need to slice open the skins and portion the mince out to 100 gram balls. Step number 2 is covering the eggs with mince properly. Grab the mince balls and we're just going to flatten them out. And use a spatula to loosen the meat off the cutting board. And we're just going to cover each hard-boiled egg with the mince, making sure you can't see any joins because these will open up while cooking. Pop on a tray when done. It's time to add some flavour, and I'm using 4 Monkeys beef rub. Now you can just use your favourite beef rub if you can't get a hold of this. Cover the meaty balls evenly with the barbecue rub, and yes, you're going to have to roll them around a little bit to do that. Now put these in the fridge until the barbecue's ready. Step 3 is how to cook these bad boys, and today I'm going to be using this kettle-shaped barbecue and the snake method, because I want to be smoking at temps of 120 degrees Celsius. And how I'll do that is by carefully stacking briquettes in the barbecue to form the snake. Then I'll add 12 briquettes to a chimney starter, and once they're fully alight, I'll add these to one end of the snake to act as a fuse. I'll add 2 cherry wood chunks to the snake, placing one just after the lit fuel and the other one 50 mil apart. I'll place a drip pan in to help with cleanup, and then I'll put the grill back in place in a careful and safety conscious manner. I'll then add an ambient temp probe to the grill, making sure it is on the opposite side of the lit fuel. Then popping the lid on with the lid vent wide open and directly over that ambient temp probe. When the temp gets close to our target temp, I'll close down that bowl vent to stabilise our cooking temp. Mincemeat needs to be cooked until it's reading 74 degrees Celsius internally, otherwise you're risking death. And no one likes deadly deviled Scotch eggs. The barbecue's at temp, so we can place the deviled Scotch eggs on the opposite side of the lit fuel. Placing the lid back on, making sure that lid vent is directly over our food. This is going to draw that heat and smoke over our meaty balls. And we can now leave these alone for 45 minutes. The deviled Scotch eggs meat is reading 74 degrees Celsius internally. How do I know this? I used an instant read thermometer to check it. So we can get these off the heat. Using a sharp knife, we're just going to slice each one in half. Look at that. And carefully removing the fully cooked yolks and placing them into a food processor. Step number 4 is upon us, and that is making the deviled eggs filling. Add to the yolks some mayonnaise, sour cream, some mustard and cayenne pepper. And to season it, we need some SPG, or salt, pepper, garlic. Sergeant seasoning on board for action. Enemy acquired. Prepare to salt. Enemy advancing. Reloading with pepper. They just won't stop. Finishing off with garlic. Then mix this up until smooth and creamy. Grab an icing bag, fold the end and place that in a glass. Curve the edges around the glass. This will just stop it from leaking out, and it's going to make it a lot easier to fill. Now just add the filling and we are ready for action. Using a pastry bag for filling like this is not only making our job easier, it also makes us look like we know what we're doing and all fancy and stuff. Today I'm cooking with a medium indirect temp, and it is going to take around 45 minutes for the meat to be reading 74 degrees Celsius internally. Or for those of you who love to use my beer timer, you're looking at a 2-beer cook. Cheers! Put a good sized dollop of the filling into the cavity of each egg, and once they're full, just sprinkle on some freshly cut chives and shove into your mouth and enjoy. The choice of toppings is endless.